From the Detroit Free Press, it's Friday, presented by Bush's Fresh Food Market. Bush's has over 4,000 Michigan products, including the freshest fruit and vegetables, meat, seafood, and baked goods. Stop by one of Bush's 16 locations for the personal service you expect from your neighborhood grocer.
I'm Paul Egan reporting for the Detroit Free Press. Unions have been a big part of Democratic Governor Gretchen Whitmer's support. On Thursday, Whitmer bolstered her union credentials. She announced her administration will require contractors to pay union wage rates on state construction jobs. That used to be the law in Michigan, but the Republican-controlled legislature repealed the prevailing wage law in 2018. Now, Whitmer says she can instead use a state contracting law to do essentially the same thing. An association of non-union contractors says it will challenge her executive directive in court. Michigan Republicans accuse the governor of pandering to unions because some of them are unhappy with her over her opposition to the proposed Line 5 tunnel across the Straits of Mackinac.
Reporting for the Detroit Free Press, I'm Miriam Marini. The ACLU of Michigan is asking the U.S. Department of Justice to investigate what it calls a history of excessive force and discrimination at the Taylor Police Department. Filed Thursday, the complaint references 20 incidents of violence by Taylor police officers and aims to make changes on a fundamental level to the department's culture. Mark Fancher with the ACLU of Michigan said a new culture and vision of public safety are needed for the entire police department. A spokesman for the city said the city is aware of the ACLU's complaint and plans to cooperate with the Department of Justice as needed. The ACLU argues that the police department wards off potential lawsuits by bringing charges against victims, then offering to drop the charges in exchange for their agreement to not pursue legal action. The organization says video footage shows Taylor officers changing their tone and demeanor according to the race of the civilian, which the organization points to as proof of racial bias. For more information on the ACLU's complaint and more information on alleged misconduct by Taylor officers, visit thefreep.com.
This is Chanel Stitt from the Detroit Free Press. A Detroit-based business called The Shoe Doctor is cleaning and restoring 85,000 pairs of shoes every month. Kenneth Taylor is the owner of the popular Livernois Avenue business. He went from experiencing job loss and homelessness to hiring most of his family members. One thing that has always remained the same is his love for shoes. He now owns locations in Detroit and Atlanta, along with a smart locker in Fairlane Town Center. The starting cost for a deep cleaning is $32, and there are also options to purchase apparel and shoes in the store. The company services brands of shoes from Air Jordans and Timberlands to Louis Vuitton and Balenciaga. Taylor has plans to open a store in a new state every 4th of July weekend, with next year focusing on California.
For more stories from the Detroit Free Press, be sure to check out freep.com. That's FREEP.com. If you're a fan and want to support our quality local journalism, subscribe. Go to freep.com/special offer.